Hello, I am the narrator. Before this episode begins, Maddie and Dr. von Schneumann, for the first time, will be talking about the same topic. The Slenderman. Without further ado, let the show begin. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maddie, and today we're going to be talking about the Slenderman. Now, the Slenderman is a very weird topic to talk about. Okay, well, a lot of my topics are weird, but Slenderman is kind of weird. More weird is that he's in between characteristics with how I, categorize things. See, he is both in a game and movie, along with a full-on actual mythological creature. You know? So, me and Dr. von Schneumann, hopefully, are going to be talking about the Slenderman, both from the game and the movie, and as a creature, full-on monster creature. What is it? And did it come from a movie or a video game? Okay, so, as we may know, Slenderman was for a very long time just in a video game. More recently, he has been put into a movie. Now, the question is, should I do just the game, or just the movie, or both? Meh, why not both? Okay, so the Slenderman was put into a game called Slenderman: The Arrival, which is a very old game that had a very simple mechanic and storyline to it. We were put into it, and in order to win or beat the game, you had to collect all 8 pages off of walls or trees. And the game was filled with a lot of the Slenderman's favorite areas to stay by, like forests, playgrounds, and abandoned places. So you could see why it would quickly become very creepy and unsettling, which also made the game kind of hard to beat. The interview. How close is it related to the inspiration? Hello everybody, I'm doing an interview. My name is Maddie, and I'm doing an interview with not 1, not 3, or 4, but 2 people. So tell me, who are you and what was your role in the Slenderman: The Arrival game?
Yes. My name is Bob, and I worked at the Blue ISIL studio.
And what were some of the ideas going into the game?
Well, I heard a lot of stories about Slenderman and how he messed with his victims, made them go a little mad before they went missing. So we wanted to kind of make a game that was very creepy or ominous to the players.
When designing this game, why did you choose static when the Slenderman came up close?
We really wanted to strike fear into the player whenever the Slenderman kind of appeared close to them or was following them. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to kind of restrict their seeing, making them go a little blind a little bit, therefore causing them to panic.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions about the Slenderman movie. All the people back at home who might not know you, who are you, and what was your role in the Slenderman movie?
Hi to everyone back at home, my name is Sylvan White, and I was the director of the Slenderman movie.
And what made you have the inspiration to make this movie about the legendary Slenderman?
Well, one of my friends told me that a long time ago he has a daughter who has a mental illness and attacked her friend for the Slenderman. And because of that, he's been kind of wanting to make a movie about it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope she's better. Well, let's see. The Slenderman was kind of the boogeyman of its time, in theory, of 2009, but we're just gonna be sticking with good old Slenderman and saving the boogeyman for another topic.
A clip of the character. And are there any Easter eggs or hidden things?
So, in the description, there is not 1, not 3, not 4, but 2 video links that I have provided. One of them is the trailer of the Slenderman movie, and the other one is kind of like a playthrough of a guy, playing the Slenderman game. But he doesn't finish it, so that's up to your imagination. Then, of course, there are the Easter eggs. Now let's start off with the game. Slenderman The Arrival does actually in fact have some Easter eggs. One of them, which isn't very creepy, is if you come across this big boulder, it will have like carved in it, "Don't give him $20. Doesn't make sense, and it kind of does because it's referring to a song. And then there's another Easter egg that's a lot creepier if you like really think about it. So in order to get it, it's actually an achievement. If you run out of the house, take a left, and then jump off the map, you'll actually get an achievement that says, quote, "Not even a bug in this game will save you from me." End quote. What? What? Okay, first off, Slenderman knows that he's in a video game. How many things know that? Probably one. And that is Deadpool. And second of all, he knows that there are bugs in the games, not that the creator didn't even know and or fix it. And lastly, the very end of the game, which shows a little ghost boy trying to get to you through the screen, trying to bust it open, but he can't. Dr. Neumann, are you here? Yes, I am here. Ah, I'm guessing your trip was good? Yes, it was. You're mad at me, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Now, go do your job. We're talking about the Slenderman. Well, okay. Let's see. Let's start with the basics.
Where the legend / myth came from. Information about the creature.
The Slenderman was completely created by the World Wide Web. So with that, we are actually able to find the exact day of his birth. On June 8, 2009 was when he was created by a man named Eric K. Now, the Slenderman actually had a couple names that he went by. There's the Tall Man, Dark Man, and the Branch Man. When the Slenderman was first introduced to the world, he was first created in Photoshop, appearing in some very old black and white photos. When people saw this, they're like, wow, I like that, I can do that. And they started making other black and white photos where he's appearing there and creating sightings of seeing this Slenderman. And from that, it kept bundling up and became very popular to where people started making background stories of who he is, what he does, which these stories actually make him date back way back into the 16th century and further.
How it looks, what powers or abilities does it have?
The Slenderman is a very tall humanoid-like creature. Now, his body is mainly black, or is like he actually wears a suit, and he's very known for being very tall. So he stands at 8 feet tall, which is of course taller than the tallest person. And then sometimes he's even been known to wear a tie, either red or gray, and even a scarf. And then there's other times where he can actually wear hats, like a fedora, a top hat, or a bowler. He is also known for having tentacles that come out of his back, and all 6 of them are actually sharp like swords. The Slenderman is, one of his main powers is making people go mad or driving them insane straight to their breaking point before taking them. And where he takes them and what he does with them, nobody knows. So you're dunsies.
Is it mortal or immortal? Where does it live?
The Slenderman likes to inhabit places that would be considered very creepy at nighttime. Like, for example, playgrounds, kinda creepy. Thick forests, a lot of noise. And abandoned buildings.
An interview. Are there any sightings of the creature?
Hello, my name is Dr. von Schneumann, and I'm doing an interview. Today I'm going to be talking to a man named Fred. So, tell me, what kind of scary stories do you know about the Slender Man?
There was one story that I read a long time ago. It's a short story, but it's still a good one. It's about a little kid that snuck out one night and went to a forest, and he saw a dead cow strung up in the trees, and scared him along with seeing the tall man. He went home and tried to tell his parents everything he saw, but they ignored him like every horror movie. And the next morning he went missing. And his mother, scared and terrified, she grabs the rest of the people in the house and try to move out, still leaving her missing child behind.
Ah, yes. And because that was such a good story, we have decided to reenact it. Movie clip? Engage! I'll show them all that I can go through the forest of darkness. Oh, sweet mother of pearl, what happened here? I gotta get out of here. Looky. Mom, wake up! Mom!
What is it?
I saw a dead cow in the trees and an evil dead man.
Go back to sleep. It's probably just a bad dream or something. Okay. Morning me.
I wonder how the little fella's doing. Let's go check on him. Whew, that's some good sleep I got there. Oh boy! Wakey wakey! Boy? Boy? Where are you? Where did you go? Boy? Boy? Boy, where are you? Boy? 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 Well, where could boy be? Oh, I lost my poor boy. I have to get the rest of the family out here. Otherwise we could be next. Now that we are back, are there any other stories you know where the Slender Man is using his powers?
That's not the only story I know. The internet has a lot to offer with the Slender Man stories. There's one that's a lot scarier, where a mother, went slowly mad because of the Slender Man, and eventually butchered her kid and husband. And to top it off, at a nice, good ending bow, Slender Man came to her, burned her alive.
Oh, wait, one more thing. There is another link in the description of a clip. Okay, it's a video within videos. So there's 10 different clips of people seeing the Slender Man. Take it with a grain of salt, of course, with your opinion and beliefs. And, you know, it's pretty scary, so if you like that kind of thing, go ahead and watch it.
Who they hunt for, how to avoid them.
Ever since the beginning of the Slender Man, he always seemed to go after kids. And one of his very first photos he was spotted was called Create Paranormal Image. And with that, there he was, kind of hidden, and there was a little bit of a backstory to this photo, and which I will quote. A piece of it, anyways. Which 14 children vanished, and for what is referred to as the Slender Man. Now, I'm not saying that he did it, because it doesn't, like, straight up say it, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that 14 kids vanished, went missing, coincidence? I think not. Also, that also doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. You see, in the very, very, very beginning, one of his first characteristics was to be kind of a good guy. And he would find and follow people that were going to have a very horrible and painful death, and take them, yeet them into the afterlife early, so they did not have to go through that. But of course later on, his characteristic changed. People wanted something more creepy, so he became a stalker and a killer. And, you know, one of his main characteristics is, of course, making people go mad, which is a very scary thing. Mental illness. And, hate to say it, but some of those stories kind of came true. There's these old news reports of these little girls claiming that they have to kill for the Slender Man. So, unfortunately this video has in fact come to an end. If you are fascinated by the Slender Man, or the Slender Man, and the Slender Man, there are links in the description that go more into detail about the information we found about the Slender Man. Without further ado, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Good night.
Are we in the middle of recording?
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, roll the bloopers. Hi. Yeah. Good news. I need my drink. I need my kidney juice. Obviously 3 is the interview, so skipping that. Number 4, here we go. Wow. Number 4 is the smallest sentence I've ever written. I can do this without reading it. Okay, I read it. Okay. You like these arm movements? Am I entertaining enough? I'm tired, man. I just... Huh? Sorry. Let me try that again. But with a little bit more fakery. Okay. Funny joke? Anyways. Hi. You know why I'm recording. Because I'm making a video! Haha. How further? I don't know. Maybe like cave paintings? What? But the fact that 14 kids went missing, coincidence? I think not! Okay. Wham! I'm a pouty baby with shoes on. Do I look like a mother or what? I'm going to sleep in an apron. Hey, you over there! How you doing? I never found boy. Oh well.